Good morning from Brightworks. This morning we're going to show you something pretty simple. We pulled the studs out of this cylinder head in order to be able to get it cleaned up and check all these surfaces for flat. So we're going to go back and put the studs back in. So we have a total of 6 studs to do that. I'm going to show you 2 because 2 are different. You have a short stud and you have 4 long studs, 2 short studs and 4 long studs. So we're going to go ahead and put those in. Now, I use 574, Loctite 574, pretty common Porsche sealant. I use that as my thread locker. Not because I'm worried about a thread locker in these particular areas, but these are blind holes, so they don't actually go all the way through. 3 of these 4 go all the way through. So if you somehow got oil in there, it's just another place for it to seep out. So use a little bit of 574 on the threads, get that on there, and then I use a stud installer. I think I got this one from Matco, M8 by 125. It's a little bit easier than double nutting it. So put that on there. And then we'll use a 17 millimeter wrench, turn it in. Now what's cool about these studs is that they will typically bottom at their correct installed height. The correct installed height for these short studs is 20 millimeters. So we check it, it's at 19.9. So we're going to call that one good. This stud comes up through the cam rack. It needs to be long enough to be able to get the cam rack on there, a lock washer, or I'm sorry, a wavy washer, and a nut. And also not be too tall that it's going to interfere with your rocker shaft that's sitting right here. So when it says installed as 20 millimeters, we get it as close to 20 millimeters as we can. Same thing would happen with that one over there. The 4 that go on the outside are installed height of 50 millimeters. Now again, these will go all the way down, the threads go all the way down into the head, and you're pretty darn close to 50 millimeters at that point. But you can tell there's 2 different ends here. One has a rounded top, one has a flat top. And what you'll figure out pretty quickly is the rounded top is the side that goes up, and the flat is the part that goes down. So little tricks of, hey, how did that stud come out and how does it go back in? Almost every one of the studs on the air-cooled engine has a rounded top for the portion that goes up. Alright, so we're going to thread this in all the way till we see those threads disappear into the cylinder head, which is right about there. Our installed height is supposed to be 50 millimeters, so we'll check that, and we find that we are at, wow, 50.12. We'll take that. Then I'll go around, clean out just that little bit of 574 that stayed up there at the top, and finish installing the rest of these studs. Send these out for new guides, and when we get them back, we'll assemble them onto the cam rack. We'll see if we can do another episode for that. All right, have a great day. Check us out at brightworks.com.